All right, 5:30, August 5th, I think it is, and we're headed out. We're leaving a little bit earlier this year than we did last year because I just watched last year's video and I told myself in the video, hey, you gotta leave early or you gotta give yourself at least 10 to 10 and a half hours of drive time because the traffic, especially in Everett, was terrible. So anyway, hopefully this year is a little less stressful.
Okay, we just got here to Cap Sante Marina and Mike was prepping the boat. He's getting ready to get put on the sling. It's kind of nice not to have to mess with boat ramps, but it's really always a nervous feeling when your boat is up on that sling. They just finished slinging us in and now we are heading over to our slip. More commercial boats this time than I remember being here before. Ketchikan, Alaska. As usual, lots of very nice boats here in Anacortes. The yachts are always tied up here at these end caps. It's a little cloudy today, but it's actually quite warm. It's weird up here in Washington. The humidity adds, you know, the warm feels a little more warm, the cold feels a little more cold. The sun's trying to peek out, trying to peek through these clouds. Of course, the wind just starts blowing when it's time for us to do our docking, which always makes you just so nervous. You're gonna crunch your boat or someone else's boat. Mike's gotten pretty good, so hopefully it just goes well. I remember this boat from last year. It says it's from Paradise Valley, Arizona, and something tells me you can't use this boat in Arizona. Of course, ours says Central Point, Oregon on it, and well, I mean, there's nowhere technically in Central Point to put this in the water, so. All right, well, I'm gonna help Mike navigate these waters and hopefully get tied up without bumping anything. So we're walking down to our favorite Italian restaurant called Nonna Luisa here in Anacortes. And I just want to show how cute this town is if you've never been. They have all these trash cans that look like canned salmon. And they're all over the town and at the marina. And this main drag right here has a bunch of restaurants and just a really cute little town. A little sleepy today. It's a Tuesday. On the weekends it gets a little busier here. I super love these trash cans. Really cute. Anyway, we are going to have a yummy Italian dinner. If you've ever have a chance to come to Anacortes, definitely eat there. It's really good. Huh, Bella?
Yeah. Really
super good. Bella's cold, so she has her jacket on. Good morning. It is Wednesday, August 6th, and we are here in Anacortes. We're getting ready to leave to go to Cypress Island. We were trying to enjoy some nice summertime boating, but apparently Washington has forgot that it is summertime, so it is supposed to be a high of 62 today and raining. So we'll make the best of it, put on some raincoats and do some fun stuff. There's some lakes at Cypress Island, and Bo's really into bass fishing these days. He wants to get a 10-pound bass. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but we're going to go throw a line in the water and see what...
There's a 10-pound bass lurking in those lakes.
Bo is convinced that there's a 10-pound bass waiting for him. So we're going to go hike and do some lake fishing and maybe do some kayaking. Like I said, we'll make the best of the bad weather and
This is good weather.
Bo and Mike love the weather, so that's,
Weather for me.
yeah, Mike is happy. Check. We are leaving Cap Sante Marina here in Anacortes and heading over to Cypress Island. Not a very far drive this morning. We'll be back in about 19 days. Looking forward to the next 19 days. It's going to be a lot of fun. We decided to take a walk to this lake that's here on Cypress Island. It's called the Reed Lake. There's a few different lakes on this island. And there's this little cabin thing, little seats and an opening right there. Almost reminds me of a duck blind or something. I'm not sure what they would have used it for, but it's really cute. We're going to try to find a place on the bank for Bo to cast his line and see if he can get any fish. We heard there might be trout in here. We did read something about possibly bass, so we'll see what.
Probably in hibernation if there is.
It's not actually that cold, so it's rainy, but it's not that cold. So anyway, Bo's going to give it a shot and see what we come up with. So me and Bella decided to stay in the little cabin we found while Mike and Bo go to find a fishing spot.
Yeah.
And we're just sitting in here watching TikToks.
Mhm.
It's kind of fun to be in a cabin in the middle of the woods on an island.
Yeah. Pretty creative that they made.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They made this little cabin here. We don't know what it's really used for or why they built it, but
Maybe for like shelter or something.
yeah, it seems like it. Reminds me of a duck blind, like people
Yeah.
watching for ducks out here maybe. I don't know
Yeah,
if people do duck hunting here or not.
Yeah.
This island's only accessible by boat, so
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, we're having a fun time sitting here watching nature and TikToks, and
Yep.
hopefully Bo's out catching the fish he wants.
Yeah, like salmon and bass. He likes that.
I don't think there's any salmon in this lake, but we heard that there's trout, possibly bass.
Possibly.
So
We
either
Googled
way,
it.
he'll be happy to catch whatever he catches. So we have our crab pot out right now, so hopefully when we get back we'll have some crab to pick up as well.
Yay!
Yay!
Alright, so this is our pretend house. Like, we act like it's our house, but it's actually not. But right here, there's like 2 chairs, and like we use like our jackets to like so we can like sit down and sleep. And I'm guessing right here could be like a table if you want to like eat something, because it kind of looks like that, and you can like do it. And out there is like it's gonna be kind of hard to see, but out here there's like a little wood, and I pretend like it's our balcony so we can like watch the lake.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's our tour.
That's our tour.
Yep.
MTV Cribs. Cypress Island edition.
Or we could just like, if we pretend like we had clothes, we could just like put clothes right here, or like somewhere. If we could like build something, I don't know where to honestly to put it, but if we were not eating, we could just put the clothes right here.
Okay.
Stack up.
We just did a probably 3-mile hike that was uphill the entire way. We started at a 0 elevation, and I think we're at 1,000 feet right now, maybe a little higher. So it was a good trudge up here, but Bo wanted to go fishing. The first lake we stopped at, which was called Reed Lake, had a lot of lily pads and stuff, and he tried fishing there for a little while, but we heard this lake was a little bit better. Not as many lily pads in here, so we'll see what he gets into. Me and Bella are going to continue our hike and see if we can find a nice sitting area. It'd be nice if they had a little cabin like we sat in at the other lake. But it's a beautiful hike, as you can see. So raining, so we're all soaking wet.
Yeah, even my hair is wet.
Our hair is wet, our shoes are wet, but It's not cold, even though it kind of looks cold. It's not, it's actually kind of humid. So we'll dry off when we get back to the boat. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna change pants because these ones are really wet.
Yeah, you're pretty wet.
Yeah.
Me too. All right, well, hopefully Bo catch some fish. We'll show you in a little bit if he does.
So we made it to this island over here, and it's pretty calm, but it's not like the cabins that were back over at the other lake, but it's fine, right?
Yeah. This is called Cypress Lake,
Yeah.
and it's really pretty here. It was a really long hike to get here.
Yeah, our hair's soaking wet.
Our hair is soaking wet. We're soaking wet. It was about, I think, 1,000 to 1,200 elevation gain from where we started off. So a lot of uphill, and it was about 3 miles total. Yeah. But hopefully Bo can catch some fish in this lake, and it'll make the hike all worth it. We have our crab trap soaking, so hopefully we're getting some crab. Yeah. And then maybe Bo will catch some fish, and then we'll have dinner.
Yay!
Yay! But Bo and Bella don't like that, so they'll probably just have taquitos, and me and Mike will have the good stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
I like taquitos. Whatever they're called.
Taquitos.
Taquitos.
We found another lake on our walk back that's full of, you can't really see it very well, but full of lily pads. Bo wants to go fish that as well. He's upset because he didn't catch any fish, so he's doing his pouty preteen thing right now. It's super great. I love having a preteen. It's fantastic. We just got back to the boat from our hike, and the weather got so nice. Finally it cleared up and the sun came out. So now we're gonna go check our crab trap. Hopefully we got some dinner in there. Here is our crab buoy. Hopefully we get something good. Oh, let's see what we got. Fingers crossed. Got something good. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that looks good. Nice. All right, let's measure these guys. After cleaning all that crab, we got this huge Ziploc bag full of crab that we're gonna make for dinner tonight. Well, the kids had pizza rolls and taquitos, and me and Mike are gonna have the good stuff. So Miss B is interested in that crab meat. It's gonna be yummy. Okay, this is the second time we've had the pot out. The first time was just a 2-hour soak, and we got, was it 6 or 7 keepers? Okay, 6 pretty big size keepers, including one that was about the biggest Dungeness we've ever gotten. So it's a pretty good area. We had some of it for dinner, and then there was a ton of meat left over, and then there's still 3 sets of legs that I didn't cook with that round. So nothing. Oh, okay.
Should we just kick this chicken loose?
It ended up being a very nice evening, and now there is a beautiful sunset. And Bo is doing some fishing. We've been seeing fish jump all over the place over here. We don't really know what they are. Maybe baby salmon or something. And he's just rigged up with some right now, like a...
It imitates a little fish.
Like a little spinner type thing.
Because crab and little fish.
He tried some power bait, and anyway, tomorrow we're going to wake up early and we're going to go over to Susha Island. We were going to stay here for 2 days, but Bo's really interested in fishing these days, and the fishing at Susha is really good. So we'll leave early tomorrow and get over to Susha around 8 a.m. and get some salmon fishing in, and then we'll actually end up spending about 3 days at Susha Island. And yeah, it was a nice day here though. We got some good crab out of the crab trap and have plenty left in the fridge.
Yep.
And hopefully Bo will get us some salmon tomorrow.
Yeah, you better give us salmon, Bo.
Yeah, better do it, Bo. But for now, we're just going to enjoy this beautiful evening. It's 7 a.m. and it looks like it's going to be a really nice morning. We're getting ready to pool up. Mike's put the dinghy up. And we're heading over to Susha Island for some salmon fishing. So hopefully that will be successful. If not, it's supposed to be 68 and sunny today, so I'll take it. And there's lots of other fun things to do at Susha Island besides fishing. There's some hiking. They have a place called Fossil Bay, and there's fossils in the rocks, which is really cool. And they actually have a sandy beach, so the kids can play there. So it'll be a good day. I like this yacht.
Good morning, everyone. We left Cypress Island about 7:30 this morning. Get over here to Susha Island area to do a little bit of salmon fishing before we anchor up. And anyway, yeah, it's a beautiful day. Not too hot, not too cold. I'm gonna have to take this jacket off though. It's getting a little bit warm for me anyway.
We are fishing right now, and I'm not sure what all this is on the fish finder, but it looks good. Maybe some bait fish, which hopefully means there's some salmon. So there's Susha Island right here. Last time we had really good luck in this area getting salmon, so hopefully today will be the same. We'll see what comes up. We are fishing right now, and I'm not sure what all this is on the fish finder, but it looks good. Maybe some bait fish, which hopefully means there's some salmon. So there's Susha Island right here. Last time we had really good luck in this area getting salmon, so hopefully today will be the same. We'll see what comes up. All right, Bo has a fish on. Thankfully it's not a busy day today, so I don't have to be dodging other boats. That's the advantage of coming on a weekday.
Yeah.
We'll start recording again when he's got it in the boat. There it is. Got it. Nice. Good job, Bo. See if it's a keeper now. All right, Bo got him in the boat. Hatchery Coho. It is a keeper. Whoop, whoop. Oh. Bella just got a baby salmon.
Actually, I mean, there's no size limit.
Oh.
Here, Bella, you want to spin around here?
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Very nice. Good job, Bella.
Wait, can I hold it back? Oh.
All right, fish number 2 on, or fish number 3. Bella got one. This is Bo's second. Like I said, it's really nice that we're out here alone, so we don't have to worry about trying to not wreck into other boats while we're doing this. See what we come up with. All right, that wasn't a keeper. It was, I think it was a wild coho, so not a keeper. Bummer. Oh man. All right, Bo's 4th fish is on. The last one didn't make it in the boat. This one's bigger, I can tell just by how he's having to fight it. So we'll see. This must be a big one. Bo is struggling. Need help, Bo? Bo is getting the fight of his life over here. It's gonna be a good one. Woo! Almost there, Bo. It's a fighter. Well, that was quite the fight. Look at this sucker. That might be the biggest salmon I've ever gotten in the boat.
Yeah, I wasn't joking.
Bo got it most of the way. I had to fight the last little bit. It was, and I almost, holy smokes. That thing gave us a run for our money.
We got one.
I don't know how many pounds it is. I'm gonna guess 30 maybe. It's a big boy. We are anchored up now at Susha Bay. It's a beautiful day. And we had a very successful morning salmon fishing. And we were all alone out there, which was surprising. There are now a few boats out. You can see this guy over here trolling along. There's a few more boats out now, but we were all by ourselves. And so now we're just going to enjoy the beautiful day here at Susha Island. Probably go on a hike in a little while to Fossil Bay and go look for some fossils. You can't keep them, that's against the law, but they're fun to look at. Right now me and Bella are just going to sit on the front of the boat and enjoy the nice weather.
Yep.
And Ruffles wanted to come too. We decided to take a little dinghy ride over to the sandy beach they have here, which it's hard to find sandy beaches in Washington, so it's always nice when you find one. The water's actually pretty warm, and there's a lot of bait fish swimming around, so Bo's excited to catch some. And Bella's just laying out, getting some sun.
Yeah.
And Mike and Ruffles are sitting in the shade because Mike hates the sun. So I brought my book, my Kindle, so I could sit here and read for a little while. And then we'll go back and make a really yummy salmon dinner. And some leftover crab. It's actually a really nice little beach, and the kids wanted to go climb on the rocks over here, so we're gonna take a walk down here and go climb on the rocks. There's some people fishing off those rocks. Lots of seaweed in the water. The water's actually warm, pretty warm. This tree is really cool. If you walk underneath, you'll see the root system is kind of like half down here, and then it like the roots climb up the side of this cliff. It's kind of wild looking. It's a pretty big tree too for roots like that.
Hi.
Hello. Right, Bo's going up on the rocks over here. He's been trying to catch these little fish swimming around. They're pretty quick though. Not going very well. Well, good thing he got a 25-pound salmon to make up for it. I told him fishing's ruined forever now. After you catch a big salmon like that, it's very hard to go back to trout fishing because everything feels pretty small after you catch a big fish like that. I remember the first time I caught my first salmon was I was about Bo's age, and it was a very similar size salmon to what Bo got today. And I just had the hardest time trout fishing. I wanted to yank those trout straight out of the water after catching that fish. So we're walking around these rocks. They're pretty cool. They have a really cool pattern on them. All those years of erosion, and it's kind of like over on Fossil Bay. There's fossils embedded in the rocks. Bo is very interested in these little minnows. If you disturb the water, you'll see them. No, maybe we scared them all out of this area. But he's getting in pretty deep over there trying to get them. Tonight's dinner is salmon and rice, courtesy of Bo on the salmon. And this is our dinner time view. Not too shabby. Kids are having hamburgers. They don't like fish, so more of the good stuff for us. I saved the crab because I'm going to make a grilled cheese sandwich with the Dungeness crab. That is the best way to use leftover crab. And Ruffles is waiting for his treat. Mike and Bo went out in the dinghy, you can see him over there, to go salmon fishing for a little bit, and Ruffles is absolutely devastated that they did not take him. He has just been sitting here watching them go out and crying. He does not like the big boat, but he likes the dinghy, which to me is just really weird. But it's a weird dog. One of the best parts about Shallow Bay are the sunsets. When we were researching coming to Susha Island for the first time, I read that Shallow Bay gave the best sunset views, and they were definitely not wrong. It is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, there is even a rainbow out in the distance. How pretty. Another fun fact about Susha Island is that that island just right there is Canada. So we could just reach out and touch Canada from here. Actually, my phone keeps on saying, "Welcome to Canada." So hopefully I'm not being charged the international rate yet. I have so many days of international use on my phone plan, so hopefully today didn't count as a day since we are going to be in Canada for quite a few days, but we'll have to see. For now, I'm just going to sit and enjoy the gorgeous sunset. Just like the last time we stayed here, the sunset continues to get better and better. And we also get this treat, the big full moon. That looks really pretty. This was a very nice ending to a awesome day. I couldn't have asked for better weather. And we had lots of fun fishing. I'm hoping for a similar day tomorrow. All right, we're in the dinghy heading over to the beach. We're gonna go on a hike and go for a picnic. Ruffles always gets very excited when he's on the dinghy because he knows he's going to shore, and he gets super excited to be off the boat. We have this new backpack we bought at West Marine that's it's a cooler bag backpack for our picnic, so that'll be good. We're gonna head on over to Fossil Bay. We were gonna go yesterday, but we ended up just bumming around on the beach and relaxing. So today will be our hike day. It's a beautiful day. It was supposed to be mostly cloudy is what the forecast said, and it's not at all cloudy. So you can never really trust the weather forecasts. We found this guy hanging out on the beach. He's alive, a little lethargic. We're gonna save his life, put him back in the water so that he can grow big enough to eat next time we're here. Eat you later, little guy. It's low tide right now, and this beach is just thick with seaweed. Tons of seaweed. So we had to actually kind of walk the boat, the dinghy in. So we were afraid of hitting some rocks. You can see all of the seaweed on the propeller. So we kind of used the oars to get us in, and then Mike jumped out and walked us up, pulling the boat up onto the beach. Since we're at low tide and we're probably going to be gone for a little while, we don't want to be too deep when we get back. So lots of people are having issues getting their dinghies up onto the beach. We also just found this crab on the rock. Actually, Bella noticed him. He's not alive. Too bad. He would have been a good size for dinner. Just must have got caught up on the rocks when the tides went out. Okay, we're heading on our hike. This is just a short walk over from the beach that we were at. This is Echo Bay. There's also a lot of moorage in this area for boats. And this nice area, someone made a teepee. That's cute. Some fire pits and some picnic tables. And then there's a really nice trail. We're going over to Fossil Bay to see if we can find the fossils. For people that want to camp on Susha Island, they have really nice camping spots. So this is one of the camp spots. As you can see, they have a nice fire pit, and you get this beautiful view of the bay. So I'm not sure. I think I saw that they have like water taxis that will bring you to Susha Island. They don't have any ferries that come here, but they have these smaller water taxis. I'm not sure how that's arranged or how they go about doing that, but you can get water taxied over to the island and do some camping for the weekend. Okay, we just came out the other side of the walking trail. This is a dock that is first come, first serve. So I think it's a little over $30 to get dock space there. The mooring balls are $23 a night. So I personally like to be on mooring balls better. I think it's just more scenic that way. People that are really social like to be up on the docks and they sit and they talk with each other, which is fine. But I just like the peacefulness of being on the mooring balls. So now we're gonna head over and find a picnic table for our lunch. Okay, we found this nice picnic table for our picnic. It's the same place we ate last year. I forgot there was two docks. So there's this one and there's that one over there. Anyway, this looks like it's normally a camp spot, but no one's here. So we're gonna have our lunch and then we'll walk over to Fossil Bay, over that way. So we think this actually might be one of the water taxis. Just made an announcement that is the water taxi. So he said there's a vessel in the loading zone, so they're waiting for this boat to move. So yeah, I'm glad we got to see that. We weren't really sure what that looked like. I also don't know where it originates from. I'll have to look that up. I think maybe Anacortes, but we'll have to check into that. This is Bo and Bella's favorite camp spot here. They have a nice little wood table and seats.
And also, what I really love about this is...
Okay, show us, Bella.
It's so creative, but here you can bring your mattress and go to bed.
Yep, built-in bunk beds, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of bugs on them though.
Yeah.
I can see there's a little bit of bugs.
No, when you're camping, sometimes you got to deal with the bugs. That's just part of the deal.
26 per night.
And it overlooks the water. Yeah, it's a nice camp spot.
Yeah.
I'll take the boat though.
Yeah.
Okay, we're over here in Fossil Bay and Bella found her first fossil.
It's right here.
Yep, right there in the rock. There's another one.
Yep. Ooh, whoa, look at this one. Is that a fossil?
I think so.
Whoa, that's a cool one.
Yeah, we'll keep on looking.
Yep.
There's a lot of them here in the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
There's also some really cool little rocks that we found.
Yeah.
We love to collect rocks everywhere we go. So I already found these rocks. I told, we'll add them to our rock garden at home, but I told Mike if I lived close to an area like this, I would just have a yard full of rocks and maybe a fish tank full of rocks. Some more fossils. Be careful, Bo.
Yeah, he's pretty good, but I think Dad's rocks will be more stiff.
Bella found this really cool fossil. I think that's the best one we found yet. I don't know what it is. Good job finding that, Bella.
Thank you.
Bo, did you enjoy your hike?
Yes.
Bella, did you
Yeah.
enjoy? Did you like finding the fossils?
Yes.
Yes, it was very nice. Good weather.
Mike doesn't like the weather today. It's too warm for him. There's sun. He hates the sun. It is a little warm once you get out in the sun, but here in the forest on the trail, it's quite nice. But the second you get in the sun, it is a little warm. The nice thing about the boat is that even when it's warm, if you go into the front berth, it's under the water line. So it actually stays quite cool in there, even if you don't have the air conditioner on. We're not running the AC because we're trying to conserve our power. We'll be at a marina tomorrow, so it's not that big a deal, but we're in the 58% on our battery right now. So no AC, we'll just sit in the front V berth if we get too warm, or maybe even jump in the water. Nothing in the world can describe how peaceful this is sitting on the front of the boat. I have my Kindle, I'm reading a good book, watching people come and go on their cool boats. Have a little margarita there and just enjoying this beautiful day. I can't think of a better way to spend my time. To me, this is the most relaxing type of vacation. You know, you go places like Disneyland or on cruises and you're so busy in the hustle and bustle, and then you feel like you need a vacation from your vacation. And this type of vacation is, to me, just pure relaxation. It's very calm and peaceful, and honestly probably my favorite type of vacation. I like the other types of vacations too, but this is pure relaxation. It's a good reset time from my stressful job. It's time for me to spend with my kids and my husband that we don't normally get at home because I'm so busy. I truly love this time on our boat. Bella took her brother out for a kayak ride. She's just now getting the hang of using the paddle, so it's not a very fast kayak ride. He also does not look very thrilled to be on the kayak ride. We made him stop playing his Xbox to come out and go with his sister, so I think he's just annoyed. Yeah, I'm gonna record it and I'm gonna put it on Facebook so everyone can see how ridiculous you guys are. They're fighting.
Stop it, Mom. It's not funny.
You guys are embarrassed to act like that on video, but not in real life. We'll show this to you guys in a few years, remind you. So me and Bella came over for a little evening kayak ride to the beach. There's our boat over there, right there. And this is a different beach than the one we went to yesterday. It's also a sandy beach. But we were sitting here on this beach and this little bird, the cutest bird you've ever seen in your life, flew up and sat with us for like 15 minutes, just looking at us. And I think he probably gets fed a lot, but he was so cute. Anyway, me and Bella quickly kayaked back to the boat to get something that we could maybe feed him. Probably shouldn't have, but and we kayaked all the way back, and he's not here. But anyway, I wanted to show you how cute these camp spots are. Every camp spot on this island is just amazing. But of course you have to like boat and carry everything in if you are going to stay here. But look at, you know, the view you would get from that camp spot is pretty amazing. There's a similar one on the other side, and there are some toilets as well. But it is a beautiful evening, so the kayak trip was not wasted. We got to see the cutest bird we've ever seen, and got a nice kayak ride out of it. Bella just found this leaf, and she thinks it's the coolest thing she's ever seen.
Well, the coolest leaf I ever seen.
The coolest leaf she's ever seen. It's pretty
like,
cool.
Like, why is it like, it's like kind of brownish and like dark brownish and like greenish and yellowish and then kind of like a light brown.
Yeah,
It's cool.
very cool.